Welcome to Dysfunctional Adults, the comedy podcast in which we discuss weird news, pop culture, and being middle-aged dads. Yeah. We are bitter, cynical Gen Xers saddled with crippling debt and depressingly past our primes. But that's what makes this podcast so much fun.
Yabba Dabba Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday?
It is.
All right. I thought it was Friday.
Oh, it is Friday.
Because we do these live.
Yep. Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday.
Call in right now at 1-800.
How come we're not getting any callers?
Well, if they could master time travel.
Yeah.
Lazy bastards.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
All right, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
My doctor.
have a good night.
I was going to say my doctor upped my dose of testosterone.
Oh.
So,
Hey,
yeah.
you were that low,
So
huh?
now I'm like angry and
Punching holes in walls and...
Jason
then,
Smash.
and then using those holes for other things.
Ooh.
So it's increasing the libido like it's supposed to be doing, right?
Well, I don't think it's supposed to increase deviance.
You're just humping everything.
House of a million glory holes.
like a rabbit.
You're like an unneutered dog, yeah.
No.
If there's a hole, you've probably been in it.
Oh no. But it's I definitely I caught myself being like, what's going on with football?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I know
You
better.
suddenly want to watch like MMA fighting and
Yeah, but you could make like a gay joke.
manly
out of
stuff. Just grab an axe and start chopping wood.
that. Yeah,
Honey, I think I can build a log cabin.
I did a
Testosterone's coursing through my body in ways it never has before.
I do. I'm digging the flannel, though.
You like the flannel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Digging that.
And my lumberjack cap.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
It's basically just pantyhose.
All right.
We noticed a box of cigars in the corner, and
Yeah, I don't smoke, but I just wanted to have them on hand to be manly.
yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I just chew on them and then I'll go to the cupboard, get some sugar, and dip it in the sugar, and then eat it off the cigar.
There you go. Yeah.
So
Manly stuff.
Yep. So
Well, congratulations.
I don't know about that. But yeah, it's not been a pretty eventful week, except for one thing. Well, I'll let you guys go. Tell me what you've been up to before I share my exciting news.
I've had about enough of Sebastian Stan.
Why is that?
Nothing bad. He didn't do anything wrong at all. It's
This
just that I've
time.
watched 3 things now in the past 48 hours that have him in it.
Well, you only have so much stamina, Zach.
I know.
And things start to chafe after a while.
Yeah, I don't.
You're super dehydrated after
Yeah.
that Sebastian Stan marathon.
I can't even think straight. Yeah. So yeah,
Damn
I've
you,
had enough
Winter
of him.
Soldier.
Damn you, Mad Hatter.
I watched him. Let's see. I'm watching Pam and Tommy right now, but I just watched I, Tonya, and I watched one called Fresh.
I have not seen any of those.
No.
No.
I know him from Once Upon a Time and Marvel.
Oh, okay.
That's it. And then potentially being Luke Skywalker in some fans' wet dream.
Oh. Would that be your wet dream?
You know what? Testosterone.
Yeah. Blame the testosterone.
Those are going to come back now that you're on that.
Have I told that story on the pod before? Okay.
Yeah, I
just
think
want to make
so, yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So-
Yeah. What episode was that?
I don't know. It wasn't something I said.
Oh,
so
that's right.
I'm sure I tuned it out completely. You guys are just white noise to me.
This is the John show.
Yep. All he hears is tinnitus when we talk.
When you guys are talking, I'm just waiting for my turn to speak. There's like old timey cartoons going through my head until it's my turn to say something.
That's fair.
Well, something's keeping track of the conversation then on some level.
Yeah.
I also quit smoking, so
Oh, did
you?
that's a fun thing.
Congrats.
That's why you're all twitchy and
why I'm
angry.
Angry, yep. So we're both angry for different reasons, but I could use one of your glory holes if you wouldn't mind for other reasons.
See that square one up there?
That one's only been used twice. That's probably the safest one at this point.
Well,
All right.
that hasn't been used. I fell down and had to go to the hospital after trying to climb up there.
You wouldn't happen to have a ripe cassava melon.
In fact, I do. It's been in the microwave too.
Oh, perfect.
By the way, 30 seconds, not 45, makes a world of difference in degrees
good
of
to know.
burn.
When they asked how you got that 3rd-degree burn, what did you tell them?
I didn't really. I had to tell the truth.
Too long in the
I brought the
microwave.
melon with me. Okay,
For comfort.
it had googly eyes on it and like a yarn wig.
Does that take away deviancy or does that add deviancy?
You know, is there a deviancy anymore? Really?
Yeah. We've come to expect all of it, so it's just kind of old hat now.
I'm melon sexual. Okay.
Melon sexual.
I wanted to direct your attention, John, to that sticky on the wall. Megan sketched out a new logo for us.
Nice. It's dysfunctional adults, but some of the letters are shaped like
Phalluses.
something else. Yes.
So that was designed entirely by my wife.
That is awesome. You married the right woman for you, that's for sure.
I know. Yep. So she thought it was hilarious. And then to embarrass her, I stuck it on the wall. So
That is awesome.
anyway,
What have you been up to?
yeah. And congrats on quitting smoking.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we'll see how it goes. I'm ready to kill somebody.
That helps, actually. Switch your addiction to something else.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Murder.
Like, murder. Well, that's extreme. I was going to say crack. But sometimes that leads to murder,
Yep.
as the news has taught me.
Sure. The news has taught you. Uh-huh.
And my sordid past.
I wouldn't say it's been a eventful week. I guess the only thing I did different was we saw Uncharted last weekend, the Spider-Man, not Spider-Man movie.
Right.
It was good. It's do you ever see National Treasure with
I did.
Nicolas Cage? It's a lot like that. It reminded me of that.
Well, it's based on a video game, right?
Yeah. That's like a guy version of Tomb Raider, kind of, right? The game.
Tomb Raider is a guy's version of Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider is starring a woman. This is like Tomb Raider starring a guy, right?
So much less guy interest.
Yeah. But it was, or you'd probably put it on par with it's like a modern day Indiana Jones kind of.
Okay, so it's the adventure kind of genre, with the
Yeah.
exploration adventure,
Yeah.
fighting off Nazis and natives.
Well, that's why I said the modern day. No, they're not fighting off Nazis and natives.
About Nazi natives.
But they're uncovering secrets in the past.
He just ignores me.
Yeah.
White noise,
You'll
buddy.
just keep
He said it.
You'll just keep going if I entertain your insanity. So, but yeah, it's a good movie.
So what would you rate it out of the traditional 4-star scale that everybody seems to have forgotten?
I'd give it a 3.5. It's good. I liked it.
Awesome.
I mean, I can't see Tom Holland and not think of Spider-Man. Like when he's falling out of a plane, it's like, dude, just use your webs.
Right.
Just
Or your suit.
catch back on it. Falling's no big
Isn't
deal
he
for
with
you.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
That's an interesting
Wait, they're
comment.
together?
Well, in the movie.
Oh, I was just really excited for no reason.
It's the cigarettes, man.
Has Antonio Banderas too.
Does it?
Yeah.
He's still alive?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, I meant his career because he killed it with Spy Kids.
That was a while.
Oh, man. Wow.
He's been Puss in Boots several times since then.
That's not helping him.
Antonio Banderas.
So, speaking of movies,
Yes.
I saw The Batman.
Yeah. How was that? I heard it was good.
It was good.
I heard
It's
sparkly vampire guy actually did a good job.
he plays a good Batman. He plays an awful Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, my brother told me the exact same thing. But I also heard he's hardly Bruce Wayne at all.
Yeah,
It's almost Batman.
He's
the whole
almost
time.
exclusively Batman.
So why is he a bad Bruce Wayne?
Well, and I think they've actually baked it into the story because he's new at being Batman, and
Yeah.
so Alfred kind of gets after him at one point, saying, "Hey, you've got to be Bruce Wayne too. You've got to," and so it actually kind of makes sense that he isn't Bruce Wayne, because he won't go
He's
to
put like his whole
Mhm.
effort and personality into Batman and kind of
He won't-
forgot to be a real person
He
too.
won't go to meetings like business meetings or anything, and Alfred's getting after him for that kind of stuff. The one time he does show up for like a Bruce Wayne function, I don't know why they couldn't tell it was the same person because he's acting exactly like Batman. you know?
Yeah.
And
Telling random people that he's vengeance and all that.
yes, I'm vengeance.
Would you like some cocktail shrimp? I am vengeance.
So it's good. I liked it. It's not as good as the Nolan films. It's missing that level of depth that the Nolan films had.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Nolan's Batman's always had like this deep philosophical undercurrent, you know?
Yeah.
This is missing that. This is actually Detective Batman.
I heard that too, yeah.
It's almost like a crime procedural.
It's like a psychological thriller crime drama more than a...
Kind of, yeah. And it's good, though. I mean, I'd see it. I don't think it beats out Nolan's Batman. I think for me, that is Batman.
They actually, from what I hear, they actually made the Riddler creepy, right?
He's a serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than all the previous versions of him, he's just the
Joker.
Weirdo, dumbass type.
Yeah, in spandex.
Yeah, yeah.
And his name sometimes is Edward Nygma in the comic books.
Yeah.
It's not that in the movie because that's
it's a little
stupid.
Too convenient.
My name is Edward the Riddler Nygma.
Yeah. Or Enigma.
Enigma. Sure. Yeah. So good movie. Definitely see it. I'm going to go see it again tomorrow night with my kids.
Nice.
3 hours long.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be 3 hours long. That was my one big complaint.
That's why we saw Uncharted last week. It was between the two, but it's like 2 hours or 3 hours. We picked the 2 hour one.
And literally some of the shots are so unnecessarily long. There's one where it's like 2 minutes of him riding a motorcycle.
Just riding
from like a far shot, you know? And then like, why did we have to watch that? You know? So it's good, but definitely theater worthy. Definitely a theater movie. I liked a lot of it. I think we're getting off track because it's starting to not be funny now. But yeah.
When you talk, it rarely is.
Oh, ouch!
Damn. How would you know? All you hear is white noise. I am lost in this narrative.
Anyway, go see it. Good movie.
Nice.
So,
Sweet.
And then speaking of movies, this is actually not a movie. This is a Disney Plus series, but there is a teaser trailer that came out today that we're going to watch together.
Sweet.
Watch the Pornhub music play.
That would suck. All right.
Zach, what have you been doing between? This is the trailer. Opens on Tatooine. I think that's a camera.
The fight is done.
Or
We
Tatooine.
lost. Stay hidden.
Obi-Wan creeping on a kid.
The key to hunting Jedi is patience.
I know that voice. Is that the Emperor?
It sounded
Jedi
like him.
cannot help what they are. Their compassion leaves a trail. The Jedi Code is like an itch. He cannot help it. Where is he?
Is that Darth Maul?
I don't know.
Ooh. An awful lot of nudity for a Disney trailer.
I was thinking the same thing.
That Jawa sex scene was kind of distracted away from the main.
Ding, 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 ding. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's the first time we tried ever watching something on the podcast together. So let us know if you like it, don't like it. That might open the door for some future comedic items.
Yeah, let us know anything. For
Feedback.
hell's sakes.
Any kind of feedback.
Some sort of...
We're desperate at this point.
My goodness, we've made 42. This is episode 43.
Why aren't we rich yet?
Well, yeah, good question.
Come on, guys. Come on. Frick. Brandon Sanderson says, I wrote these extra books and he makes $20 million in 2 days. And we do 42 podcasts and we have, what, $20? Maybe?
Almost.
If each of you would just send $100 per episode and tell all your friends so you have hundreds of more listeners. Come on, people. That's not too much to ask.
Really, it's not. Yeah.
We really don't want to do our jobs anymore. We don't want to do our day jobs. We want to do this for you.
And the production value, imagine if we didn't have jobs, how far forward and high it would go.
It'd probably be the same, but you'd get more of it.
Some of us might even have time to do our homework.
Hey.
No names.
What are you talking about?
What'd you guys think of the trailer?
Well, I'm down for anything Star Wars.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Did you know John Williams came back to do that?
Isn't he like 80 or something? He's been around
He's
forever.
almost 90, I think.
Wow.
Doesn't he keep coming back to do Star Wars
And
music?
then he retires and
Yeah.
he comes back.
He's like, I'm not doing it anymore.
He's the composer who cried retired.
So do you think this is like the future of Star Wars from now on? Like no more movies, just the...
Well, the series have been doing a lot better
series?
than the movies did. Because the series have been falling
because they were
into the...
better.
Well, you know why? John Favreau has been directing the series.
Yeah.
I don't know if he directed this one. But he did The Mandalorian and Boba Fett, and he's got like 4 other projects he's in charge of. So as far as like Disney Plus Star Wars, it's all Happy Hogan. He's the one doing it.
Yeah.
And the movies weren't that great. I mean, I'm gonna say it. So
Yeah.
the new ones.
When did we get the Jar Jar Binks spin-off?
Don't say that.
That you've been waiting for?
For 20-something years.
It was called The Last Jedi. Oh.
Damn.
Anyway, I think it looks awesome. I'm super excited, and Megan and I are going to rewatch like all the Star Wars and the continuity up to that point before it comes out.
Like the movies also, or just the
movies.
show?
So
Because this takes place well after the Mandalorian and Boba Fett, right?
no, before Mandalorian and Boba Fett's after Return of the Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
This is after Revenge of the Sith.
Okay, that's
In fact,
right.
Hayden Christensen is in this series
Okay.
as Darth Vader. So anyway, I think it's great. I'm excited. I love what they're doing with the small screen. So
Yeah. You can tell more of a story when you have,
Yeah.
6-7 episode seasons.
exactly.
Rather than trying to cram it in a 2.5-hour movie.
Or a 3-hour movie of
Yeah.
Batman riding motorcycles for like 2 minutes at a time. So I do like Lenny Kravitz's daughter as Catwoman though. She's pretty hot.
Yeah.
So she's 33.
No.
She doesn't look 33. Just saying.
I haven't seen the
I
trailers.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Oh, you guys, come on.
I know.
Am I the only one who creeps on movie stars?
Sounds
No.
like it.
All right. Did I cut you off? Was there anything else that you wanted to report?
I mean, bitching about gas prices.
Please do.
This time last year, I remember it dropped to 197 in my neighborhood.
That hurts my heart.
Yeah, it dropped below 2 for the first time in years, and now it's at 429 by my house. I read that it's literally the highest it's ever been in U.S. history.
So that sucks.
It has something to do with Putin, Ukraine situation, right? Like I don't know how they
Something to do
directly
with it.
connect.
I don't want to get too much into the politics, but it's part of it. So
Yeah.
part of it's inflation. Something I heard that's really funny, and I'm not supporting any political platform on this podcast, but I think it's hilarious because love Trump, hate him, he is the ultimate troll. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 things he said before he left office. One is that gas prices are going to go up, and everybody laughed at him. And then look where they are at. He said $7 to $9. I pray that that's not
Oh man.
the case. He's not a prophet. He's just a lucky bastard, I think. The other thing is he warned Germany that they shouldn't do business with Russia over gas. And they literally laughed at him. So I'm not saying Trump was right. I just think it's hilarious, and the universe has played a joke on us.
Yeah.
So
They went down for a while though. Remember, like they went up last year. I think it got up to like 378 or something in my neighborhood, and then they dropped
it's
down to like 320 or something.
It's
dropped like
429 today.
Yeah, that's what I saw too. They dropped like 50 cents. So it's like, okay, at least they're going down a little bit, and then they just jumped up a whole $1 like overnight, pretty much. It's
So I've got some ideas for what we
ridiculous.
can do for gas money. Okay. Number 1, sell crack.
yes.
Can I do that while I'm hooking?
That's number 2.
Okay.
is sell your body. So
Okay.
So we can combine these. It's not either or.
I'm just thinking of me in a Speedo, a la Black Jack,
Mhm.
Jack Black, I mean. out on the street, being like, ladies.
Blackjack's the name of a toy you have.
Blackjack will be my hooker name in honor of Jack Black.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So I'll just be shimmying and rocking what I got, and
All right.
hopefully some rich old lady will pick me up and rob me of my dignity and leave me with some gas money.
Hopefully.
So sell crack, prostitute yourselves. Organ selling, I hear, is pretty hot.
You run out of those quickly, though.
Yeah.
Yours.
Oh.
Yeah,
The
we
one
can
that
still combine all these.
You applied for the cadaver lab.
No. Have you driven down like 8 South? There's a bunch of homeless people living there.
No.
They
You
won't miss
combine
their
the selling your
kidneys.
body with the drugs. You put them to sleep when they buy the drugs or your body, and then you harvest their organs.
They wake up with stitches on their sides. Like, wait a minute.
It's kind of like a Dexter thing going on. You're You're an avenging angel.
Right.
Oh, I like that.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Or we'll
Otherwise,
take your organs.
or that gallbladder's going to somebody in China.
A spleen is not a right, it's a privilege. And we can take away that privilege at any time.
We'll be living like kings. We'll be driving wherever the hell we want.
That's right.
California, Las Vegas.
I'll probably still be driving as little as I drive. I'll drive here, and then that's about it.
That's the sad thing is I really don't drive very many places, which
Yeah.
is actually a blessing right now, a real big blessing.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, if you need some extra gas money, follow those tips. Follow me for more recipes.
Let's take a break. It's now time for listener mail.
Wasn't it The Simpsons that's been predicting everything?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. I remember
Yeah.
they even predicted the war with Russia too, didn't they?
I don't know.
I think
probably.
they did. I think they did.
They predicted Trump would be president back in like 2002 or something.
Yeah, and then
remember that.
They did that thing at the UN where the Soviet Union's like, just kidding, we're back. So anyway.
Well, I scraped the bottom of the barrel and there was nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I got no love either.
I have one listener mail, and then I also have a texting conversation.
Nice.
Sweet.
Someone
Love
looking
those.
to buy a house. So who wants to read the listener mail?
I think Zach.
All right.
I don't even know how to read.
He's got that golden voice.
He does.
Seduce me with this reading.
Oh boy, here we go. Hey guys, the jig is up. I'm on to you. You call yourself dysfunctional adults ironically, right? Because I have sources who tell me that you're all driving Bentleys and Ferraris and parking them in your 16-car garages.
That's a damn lie.
Yeah, right.
Jeeves, get my lawyer on the phone.
Your shtick is that you're saddled with crippling debt and you eat lobster stuffed with caviar for dinner and fry up Fabergé eggs for breakfast. I heard you skinny dip in a pool full of money and rub handfuls of $100 bills all over your naked, hairless bodies. Hairless?
I don't appreciate that.
Jason claims to be fat, but I know he's really got a high-priced personal trainer, a side gig as Ryan Reynolds' body double, and a washboard abs that would make Chris Hemsworth weep with envy.
Guilty.
We all pretend to tease John for being technologically inept, but I hear he's got ideas in the works that will make Steve Jobs look like a dumbass. And as for Zach, his sad single guy act is obscuring the fact that he's betting a different Victoria's Secret model every night, sometimes several at a time.
It's true. I've got pictures.
So you might have the rest of your millions of listeners fooled, but I'm wise to your game. Leave a suitcase full of small unmarked bills under the bench on the east side of Liberty Park, or I'm going public with this information. You have 24 hours. Anonymous. Well, Anonymous, how the hell?
Is this the anonymous hackers? Is that how they know?
Yeah, I don't know how they know.
They must
He's
have access
on to
I
us.
guess.
All right, so we've been lying, everyone.
We're wildly successful.
Yeah,
and we
I
have
have
our
a sex addiction.
we have our shit together.
And we have millions of listeners. I know we joke about having 12.
We got more than Joe Rogan.
I don't think that's true.
If Joe Rogan listened to this show, would that mean like we just by association have all his listeners?
I don't know. If he listened to it on the air, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We should try and get him to do that.
Let's see if he will. He seems like a stable guy.
Yeah, hey, I'll email him right now because, we play
Yeah.
golf together
Well, yeah.
Apparently, yeah.
after the gym.
Yeah.
Speaking of the gym, I want you guys to know that I've been a member of EOS Gym for almost a month. I've gone 3 times.
It's rough, isn't it?
It's hard.
I know.
It was cold outside this morning.
I thought you were going to go in the afternoons.
I tried that, but it was hard because there's traffic.
That's why the home gym is the answer to all problems.
Where would I put my home gym?
I know you don't really have the space for it here, but
No.
that's why we built the one at home because I know myself. I know I
Sweet.
would not go.
I'm coming to your house.
I would not get up in the morning, go to a gym, then shower
Yeah.
afterwards, come back, get ready to go to work. It would just never happen.
It really is the time because once I'm there, like the workout's awesome. I love it. I feel good afterwards. you
Yeah.
know? But it's the thing that getting there is hard.
Yeah. If I can't just wake up, walk in the room next to me and work out, it's never going to happen.
John just rolls over onto like the rowing machine.
I sleep on a treadmill.
Smart.
It wakes him up by turning on.
Yep.
If he doesn't do it fast enough, he gets road rash on his face.
Well, 5 a.m. Time for my morning jog.
You do have room here, actually. If you just connect all of these glory holes, you can just knock out a wall.
Yeah, I should try that.
Yeah.
I'm not giving up my GHs.
No,
Sorry.
GHs.
Nope.
If you had like Spider-Man powers, you'd have like glory holes in the ceiling and stuff. Mary Jane comes home. It's like, what are these holes in the ceiling?
And since he's so strong, he could make them himself.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, anyway, I got a text to buy my house, or rather, not even my house. I got a text asking to buy my dad's house.
You should have said yes, and then don't tell your dad.
Yeah. But I did what we had talked about and kind of ramped up the wackiness to see if I could get him going a little while. And it seemed to work. I got a couple of responses. Yay. I mean, it doesn't sound like they actually listened to what I said, but anyway. So I get this text. It says, "Hey, did you get my previous text? This text is directed towards my dad's name regarding your property at my dad's address." So I started out normal and just said, "I didn't get your previous text, but that's actually my father's name and address." And so I get the text back, "What's a good email for you so I can send you a formal offer for you to review and consider?" And I said, "Did you even read my previous text?" And then they respond, "How much would it take to purchase your property? What's the real number that would excite you to
You're talking to an AI.
Yeah. What's the real number that would excite you to genuinely consider entertaining a deal together? I'm not looking to waste your time."
I like that they're looking to excite you there.
And I said, "Well, I don't know. My dad might get mad if I sell his house out from under him." And then I said, "I think we're missing the bigger picture, though. The real takeaway from all of this is you found my dad." And I had a smiley face and a heart. And I said, "I haven't seen him since he abandoned our family and ran off with a cocktail waitress named Trixie 30 years ago."
What is this, the 1930s?
I said, "Since then, I've been desperately searching for a male role model to serve as a surrogate father figure. I was just inches away from asking if you'd like to play a game of catch with me. But now it looks like I won't have to. I've got my daddy back." And I had the emoji of a baseball, a frisbee, and a fishing pole.
So sad.
They did not respond back after that.
Aw.
I feel like that's the whole, like, they did not respond to comments, the reporter's like, yeah,
Yep.
that's funny. Oh my gosh. It's so annoying. I don't want to waste your time, but I'm texting you out of the blue and it's not even a real person. It's just some computer,
Yeah.
And it's not my name. It's not my address. I told them that twice, and they responded anyways, asking to buy it.
I'm going to just randomly text some numbers, just to have some fun.
That's a good idea.
Except little kids have phones now, don't they?
Oh, that's true, too.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Little kids with phones.
Yeah.
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 Did we just run out of content?
I think so.
I think we're
No, I
done.
mean, we still have
We
our.
are at the end.
I mean, do we want to do our sponsor? We do have a sponsor for this week.
Yay!
All right.
Did you just get a boner? Is that what happens on that level of
it's the testosterone, dude.
Just like, yay, boner!
It's the food. It's anything that I like think of positive. It just sexually excites me. Like, yay, tater tots!
Boing.
Boing.
Well, this episode's sponsor is Bike Balls. You've seen truck nuts, right?
Jeez.
Yes, I have.
They make them for bikes as well,
Oh.
called Bike Balls.
Nice.
They come in all sorts of glowing colors.
I think you need to get some because you like to bike, don't you?
I do. That's what got me interested in this in the first place. It says glowing bike balls help cyclists expose themselves to drivers.
I've got another way.
Safety is a major concern for any cyclist, but there's no reason a cautious rider can't expose their sense of humor. Check out Bike Balls, a glowing set of plastic testicles that can be easily affixed to any bike or backpack, necklace, etc. The balls are meant to resemble a scrotum, which is why most riders place the glowing gonads directly under their bike seat. Gently squeeze the balls to turn the light on and switch between the solid or the flashing modes. Advises the Bike Balls website.
Gently squeeze.
Gently squeeze again to turn the bike balls off. The $19.50 nutsack serves to increase a cyclist's visibility without being too uptight about the whole thing. Bike balls are basically saying, hey, don't run over me. I'm fun.
Well, I am so glad those exist.
And it says $19.50, but Amazon actually has them for like $13 or $14, so you can get them for cheaper than that.
Nice. I might have to get some.
Yeah, read all these like different reviews and stuff. Do you think that your bicycle needs balls? Because now it can with aptly named Bike Balls. The short explanation is that it's silicone recreation of testicles that hangs under your bike. The creators say that it gives overconfidence and safety.
Hell yeah.
And look, they wiggle back and forth.
I want to hang them from
Just
my...
like a real pair.
They said they're safer than LED lights because not only are they bigger and brighter, but the way they wag back and forth makes them a lot more noticeable. It's easy to ignore a simple stationary LED light on the back of someone's bike.
Or just a pair of balls sitting still.
But yeah, a swinging, glowing nutsack in the middle of the night.
Isn't that how men hypnotize ladies? Like,
That's how I do it. I don't just leave them all laying still. I waggle them around. I've been betting all those Victoria's Secret models for a reason, Jason. What were you going to say?
I don't know.
I'm going to keep interrupting you every time you go toward the microphone.
I'm talking like this.
So, yes. There you go.
I would want to hang it for my rear view mirror because I don't have a bike right now.
See, I'm a big rider. So next, the Antelope by Moonlight ride that we do every year in the dark.
Yeah.
Episode 9, High Speed Bike Sex. I'm thinking I might have to have some bike balls. You're required to, trick out your bike with lights anyways.
Nice.
Yeah, that's...
Everyone uses, glow sticks and all this, boring stuff.
You should do it.
You should get more than one pair, though. Get multiple pairs to dangle from, like, each handlebar, from your bike seat, from, from your gear shaft.
Your shaft. What I don't get, though, is they say they glow like that's abnormal. Don't your guys' testicles glow? Mine do a healthy green.
Okay, here's the number for my urologist. I think you should have a talk with him.
Maybe. It's not testosterone I've been taking. It's like plutonium.
All right.
Well, all right.
So hopefully they'll sponsor us and start giving us money for what we do best.
Right.
Which is bore people to death.
No.
No?
No.
All right.
Probably not.
Probably not. We wouldn't know because nobody ever says anything to us.
Send your feedback to @dysfunctional_adults on Facebook.
Yes, please send us a message.
Anything. It could be like,
Balls.
or are you willing to sell your house? We'll take anything at this point.
Yep. We're desperate. And now it's time for Show and Tell.
Did you like my sniff right into the microphone?
Yeah, I cut them out sometimes. It just depends on how close they are to what we're talking about.
That's some good editing.
Well, who wants to go first?
Yeah, I don't care.
Just phoning it in today, John.
No, mine might generate discussion. I'm hoping it does. So I don't know if you want me to go first or last or whatever, but I'm hoping to get some personal stories on my one. So
How personal?
extremely personal.
Okay, I can go first.
All right.
Mine is from my favorite content curating site, Board Panda. And this is from the 50 of the funniest and most honest definitions of everyday words explained in this crowdsourced online dictionary.
All right. That was a mouthful.
Fantastic.
This is by Robertus Lisicus and Monica. Wow, Monica P. We'll just
Is
say-
Board Panda like a foreign
I think it's international
publication? Because I've noticed a lot of the writers' names on that publication are like unpronounceable by the English tongue.
Maybe. I think it's just an international website.
All right.
So, which is probably the same thing what you're saying. So the term "I'm fine" is the first definition that they crowdsourced, and this is the official definition. I'm fine. The second most told lie. The first one is I have read and agreed to terms and conditions.
About the I am over 18.
That's not on here yet. Number 2, my mind. Like an internet browser, 17 tabs are open, 4 of them are frozen, and I don't know where the music is coming from. Number 3, missed calls. I don't miss them. I just stare at it and don't answer.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, I've done that. Positive. The most negative word of 2020.
Yep.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah.
You are what you eat. Bullshit. I don't remember eating anxiety and back pain.
Aw.
Education. Never confuse it with intelligence. You can have a bachelor's degree and still be an idiot.
Mm-hmm. What do you have, Jason? Oh, you're a master's
I have a
degree.
master's degree.
Yeah, you can
You're
have a master's
still a
degree and still be an idiot. Yeah.
I make it my business to show people the truth of that. Home, where I can be ugly in peace.
For real.
Happiness, not having to set the alarm for the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Adulting, putting back a pack of chicken for $11.58 because you see one for $11.17.
I've done
Maybe.
Yeah, I've done that too. So what if the quality goes down? I'm saving 50 cents.
We can have the breast meat or you can have like the feet meat. The feet is half price.
It's mystery meat. They don't want to tell you it's feet.
You can see like the beak sticking out of it and its claws.
Bed, my favorite hello and hardest goodbye.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
Eldest child, the third parent.
Mm.
Job interview, a conversation between two liars. Textrovert, no calls, text only.
Yep.
I understand that.
Life, a party, but I'm the piñata.
And it hurts.
Yeah, it hurts so bad. 2021, season 2 of 2020.
Yeah.
Yes.
Week, a period of 7 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
What's the
So
matter?
true.
I literally cannot remember what year it is right now. Is it 2021 or 2022?
2022.
Okay, thanks.
They're really blurred together for me too, though.
Yeah.
I keep thinking last year was 2020.
Yeah.
2021 just is a blur because it was just an extension
Yeah,
of
it's just
2020.
2020B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande sounds like font of a Starbucks order. Oh, means I still don't understand.
Pretty much.
Job. If you do yours very well, you get to do other people's jobs too.
Yes.
Oh, that was a favorite saying at the place I used to work.
It's too true though.
As a supervisor, I got tired of hearing it
Yeah.
because they'd all come in complaining about the same thing. And I'm like, if you're all complaining about the same thing, who's not doing their job?
COVIDiot, a stupid person who stubbornly ignores social distancing protocol, thus helping to further spread of COVID-19. That's a little politically charged. I've been a COVIDiot sometimes.
I have as well.
I go up and lick people on the face.
That's how you say hello to me.
Yeah, I'm like, namaste, brother. Best friend, the person that is not included when I say I won't tell anybody. Netflix. I spend more time choosing the movie show than actually watching them.
Yeah.
Which is true. Do you guys also have like the shows or the movies that you watch and then the ones that you actually have as background noise to playing on your phone?
Yeah. My wife does that specifically more than I do, but yeah, I get it. Psychopaths, people who wear jeans in their houses during quarantine.
Hey.
As opposed to nothing.
Oh, okay.
Shy, what people think of me because I don't get involved with their conversations. The truth is I don't give a F what they're talking about. BYE, lingual. When you speak 2 languages but start losing vocabulary in both of them. I don't know because I only speak one.
At best.
Earth is closed today. A joke in the movie Avengers Infinity War, which has now turned into a reality.
Yep.
I'll just do 1 or 2 more here. Time for bed. I guess I'll just check my email, social media accounts, and 1 full season of a Netflix TV show real quick. A lot of these are just kind of political. Good night. You need to stop texting me so I can continue watching the video.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sleep. I'll still be using my phone. I just don't want to text anymore. Smiley face. Yes, I'm mad. That's what I got for today.
Nice.
Well, since I don't do a lot of sharing of like the raising of my child because, you know, he's not living with me at the moment, I figured I would do some parenting tweets.
Nice.
Yeah. This comes from HuffPost. It
HuffPo?
does not
HuffPo?
yeah,
HuffPo?
Doesn't have
HuffPo?
an actual
HuffPo?
Author.
Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. I don't know if it was because I keep hearing HuffPo.
In which Jason is a jackass.
I was interrupting you earlier, so
That master's degree does nothing.
No. I'm just waiting for
You're still an ass.
a point to say moo.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you better watch it.
All right. I was having problems with my work computer, so I called my IT guy, and he was like, "You really need to stop calling me when I'm at school, Mom." Thoughts and prayers for my daughter who misunderstood evolution and is now mourning that she didn't morph from a kitten. Tried to complain to my mom about the difficulties of raising a stubborn child, and her eyes rolled back so far in her head that I don't think they're ever coming back.
Yep.
This morning, I sat up from a laying down position, and my 2-year-old yelled, "You did it!"
I yell, I did it when I do that.
Right? Busted my 10-year-old daughter finishing my ice cream, and she said, "Sorry, I saw it and I missed you because you weren't there, so I had a bite, and then I got carried away." I think she just began her career in politics. I'm proud of my kids, but not ruin my car with honor roll bumper stickers proud. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Bumper stickers are evil.
They really are. They really are. They just lower the value of your vehicle.
And your social credit.
And your social credit. Just a reminder that you're the parent and you're in charge. Give that kid any color cup you want. LOL, just kidding. Don't do that. You'll die. Was enjoying playing Legos with my son until my wife tapped me on the shoulder and said he went outside an hour ago. I've been that parent.
Yep.
She's like, we don't have a son.
Oh,
No.
oh, that's scary. I should have known I was in for a rough afternoon when my child described her drink as too soggy. I woke up, saw my toddler's shadow, and predicted 6 more cups of coffee. Great British Bake Off, but you pair every contestant with a 3-year-old who really wants to help.
I would watch that.
Oh,
I would watch
man.
that too.
My kids love to help me go grocery shopping. They take turns
Hell yeah.
to come with me, and oh man, it takes so much longer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me saying no to every single thing we pass by.
And it costs more
Daddy,
money.
can I have this? Can I have this? No, son. Okay, can I have this? No, son. Can I have this? No, son. And then they don't like to put everything in the cart.
Yep.
But they can't actually reach over in the cart and place it
Right.
nicely because they're too short. So they have to like throw it in on top of stuff. It's just like a jumbled pile of random stuff with, eggs and bread and stuff on the bottom and milk
Yeah, that's
on
where it
top.
belongs.
My daughter Lizzie used to just put stuff in the cart, and we'd get to checkout.
Yeah, they do that too. You have some
Nice.
surprises.
Yeah.
That's great. You can have a good day with your teen, or you can ask them to dress warm. You cannot have both. 5 said she doesn't need to go to school anymore because she can already count up to 10, and that's enough because she probably won't ever eat more than 10 cupcakes.
That logic tracks.
Mm-hmm.
I'd let my kid out of school. Felt like wallowing in self-pity today, so I Googled the net worth of my kid's favorite YouTuber. Oh.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
And here's the suicide hotline, just in case.
Yeah, in case you give in. Parenting is a lot like talking to an automated phone attendant. You're hopeful at first, but then just end up repeating yourself and yelling.
Yep.
You guys do that? I end up yelling at like AIs on the phone.
I hate them so much.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when they don't understand you. I'm like,
When you said it very clearly.
yeah, well, I don't stutter and I don't have an accent. I'm like, yes.
Well, your Mexican accent's pretty thick.
See. But I do that. I'll say yes, and it's like, I'm sorry. What did you say? I'm like, I said yes, and then someone walks in on you. You're just like screaming at the phone.
Yep. I have been there.
It's like they started it.
Try calling Xfinity. They're the worst.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I got
It's
rid of them.
Awful. Seriously, it's worth getting rid of them just
No.
because of that.
I got rid of them.
Oh, no wonder
And who
they
have I
don't
been
have any
paying?
live people.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks
All
for the
goes to
internet
Jason's
service.
bank account. How do you think he affords that personal trainer?
That makes sense.
All right, first of all, personal trainer is a homeless guy who was outside the gym, and I brought him with my buddy pass. He just hangs out there. Sometimes we just look at the girls.
Hey, hey, ladies. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I lost my Vossa membership.
Oh, that's why you're at this other one.
He followed me to this one.
They're just not as discriminating.
They just don't know yet. It's new.
No.
It's a new thing.
Nobody told me parenting would involve dumping out so many glasses of water
And milk
and milk.
and Gatorade.
Yep.
And
Throwing away
vodka.
half-eaten food. Like, I wouldn't call myself fat, but I would be even skinnier if I didn't have kids because I hate wasting food.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they're half-eaten meals, I pound them down even though I'm not hungry. I've already eaten just because
You don't want to lose.
I hate wasting food. It feels like such a waste
Especially
of money.
when you go to restaurants.
Yeah.
Like you've got to take home that little bit of whatever
It's
left.
not worth it. You just better finish it. Yeah. Unless it's like half a meal, it's not worth bringing home. So I just force myself to
if
eat
I'm
it.
full, I'm bringing home the last chicken nugget or whatever it is I've got.
Yeah. See, I'll just eat
For
it.
later.
Yeah.
I won't bring it home unless it's like half a meal's worth and it's could be another meal
Another
the
meal.
next day. Otherwise, I will force myself to eat everything at a restaurant.
I'm like, excuse me, miss, can I get a box for this chicken tender? She's like, for that one last chicken tender?
Yes.
Yes, please. Also, could you put some Dr. Pepper in a cup and give it to me?
And cook up an entire meal of the same thing I just had, but I'm not paying for it.
Can I have a thing of ranch too? Can you make it 2? She's like, it's 1 chicken tender.
Yep.
Don't judge me.
But yeah, I eat so many random chicken nuggets from my kids' plates that they just leave on the table. And it's like, I don't even like these. I don't even want it. I'm full, but damn it, I'm not throwing it away.
Did you grow up? And maybe this is
He
rude. I
did.
don't know. You
He
grew
did.
up poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
It's a poor person thing.
Yep.
Yep.
Because I have the same issue of wasting food, but there's been times when I've given up on it. I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter. He's not going to eat it. Doesn't mean you have to make yourself sick. Just throw it away.
I need to
I have to
learn
like
that.
pep talk myself.
I've
Then
told
at
myself
midnight,
that
you're getting it out
too.
of the
and-
garbage.
That's later on when I'm stoned and I don't have anything else to eat. I'm like,
I know there's some chicken
I'll bet
nuggets
those
in
fries
here.
are still good. I'll bet they didn't touch the coffee grounds. I'll bet I can eat them.
Like I threw those away 2 days ago, but
How far down are they?
That's how you judge if it's still edible. It's like how far
if it's
down.
more than the foot down, it's beyond. It's past the point of no return. If it's a foot or less, though, you can still eat it a couple days later.
Right.
That would make a good
I think that's the
t-shirt.
way the science works.
Yep. I think that's how it works. Ladies, we are creeping up on the 2-year anniversary of the first batch of Moms Are at Their Breaking Point COVID think pieces. How do you plan to celebrate? I'm leaning toward nervous breakdown, but open to ideas. Monopoly is a great game that teaches children the person with the most amount of money is usually an asshole. I was singing Are You My Sunshine to my 3-year-old, and he told me he hates that song. I said, that's a shame because I used to sing it to him when he was in my tummy before he was born, and he looked me dead in the eyes and said, I hated it then too. Wow. That sounds like something Charlie would say to me. Hated it then too. All right, last one. My best friend bought my daughter a 2,000-piece bead kit when she turned 4, and to this day I still don't know what I did to piss her off. That's how I felt about my mom got my son a recorder, and I just figured I did something wrong. I must have done something wrong for her to get him a recorder, because that was loud. But then she got him a harmonica.
Was she trying to torture you?
I think so.
Anything that makes noise is not a good gift for a small child.
Yeah, you get anything that makes noise for a small child, you're mad at somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it
funny.
for that one.
Very, very, very entertaining.
I guess that's me. With St. Patrick's Day just around the corner, let's talk about
It's
some...
my favorite Irish holiday.
Yeah. Bad luck moments.
Mm.
Luck of the Irish. Here's some... people are writing in saying some funny bad luck moments they had. This is on Board Panda as well. And yeah, like I said, the names of the people who wrote this are unpronounceable. They have symbols that my keyboard does not even have. So anyway, let's see. My prom dress zipper broke during dinner, and I was stuck in the bathroom half naked until someone brought me a Grinch onesie to wear.
Why a Grinch onesie?
That's all they had, I
Because
guess.
of revenge. That was probably a mom.
Yeah.
I was walking on the boardwalk in Wildwood. I don't know where that's at.
Oh, I've got Wildwood.
I got slapped in the face by a huge slice of ham that a seagull just dropped.
Did she eat it?
It doesn't say.
Are you hungry?
It's less than a foot down. It's all good. My car was hit by a bathtub that fell out of a truck on a bridge on the interstate.
Wow.
Oh, that's scary.
I ended my text to my boss, I love you, out of habit from texting my wife. He texted back, I love you too. I woke up from a nap one day and went to my son's school to pick him up. I heard a noise coming from my car, immediately thinking it was a flat tire again. I got in the pull-off lane, got out of the car, bent over to look just to realize I had no pants on.
Oh, no.
Hey, this one sounds like you, Jason. When I was young, I went through a haunted house, fell down, and twisted my ankle. I started yelling for help, but everyone thought I was an actor and just stepped over me.
Except I went with you and you ignored me. You knew damn well I wasn't an actor.
I thought you were going to say,
Yeah.
except for that I wet my pants.
I did that too.
Oh, okay.
Yours was a shoulder, not an ankle, though. I thought I'd open the front door and yell boo at my teenage daughter when she got home. I opened the door and yelled boo, ended up being the mail carrier putting boxes on my front porch. She fell backwards and I laughed like a maniac. Won the $1 million Michigan lottery, hit all 5 numbers in the Powerball using the ticket from the previous week.
No.
Oh.
I had something similar happen there.
Did you really?
Yes.
Let's see.
That's a kick in the pants.
Yeah, I was 1 number off or something, and but it was an old ticket.
What a jip.
I could have been 100,000 air right now.
I am, if you count it negatively.
Yeah.
I'm just in a lot of debt.
Well, don't don't you just multiply that negative by another negative and you'll go positive?
Yeah.
That's the way it works. Yeah.
I'll tell my banker that.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Okay, this one here, sorry, this is a license plate that looks innocent until you actually sound it out. It says, not only have I had countless issues getting plates for a truck that there's nothing but trouble, when I finally got the plates, the license number is 8DX247, 8Dix247.
Nice.
It says, thanks, DMV.
That is on purpose.
Oh, it's got to be. Me and my man live an hour apart, and I just tried to pop up on him to surprise him, and he tried to pop up on me. So now we're at each other's house by ourselves, each other's houses by ourselves, looking stupid. Here's a Facebook reminder about your birthday wishes. It says, Gary, 0 friends wished you a happy birthday today. Want to look back on past birthday memories? Just thank you, Facebook. Thanks for the reminder.
Have you guys met Gary, though? He's kind of an asshole.
He kind of deserves it.
Yeah.
He always played Monopoly and won.
I think Gary was one of those guys that gave us shit on our advertising on Facebook.
A jerk. Where's my pitchfork and your torch?
This one shows a house with no porch. The door is like 5 feet off the ground. It says, someone stole my effing porch. I opened my door and fell. You can't have shit in Detroit.
That's awesome.
There's literally a house with no porch, and the door is like 5 feet off the
I think
ground.
the best part is it got ripped off during the middle of the night.
Yeah. This one shows a dead bird on a laptop. It says, a bird flew in my window, shit on my laptop, and then decided to die right in front of me. How's your day going?
That bird did that on purpose.
Oh, yeah. This is like a Star Wars website to come up with your Sith name. It's just Darth, and then whatever your name spelled backward is. This guy named Suna says, Darth Anus. He says, I hate this game. Let's see if there's any more that I don't need to explain too much of the picture.
It's warm in here.
You want to cuddle?
I think we should.
Get all
It's just
sweaty.
I was with
must.
my mom, and my brother was watching porn upstairs, and he accidentally put it on AirPlay on the Apple TV.
Oh.
I read that one.
Yeah. This one
It's
says,
like, weirdly, my mom was into it.
look at the picture of this one.
Oh, wow.
It's a skeleton sticking out from under a rock. It says, new skeleton found in Pompeii. This guy was running from the eruption when a 300-kilogram boulder apparently hit him right in the face.
Aw, poor
That's
guy.
what the picture is. It's a big chunk of rock sticking out of the ground, and a skeleton sticking out from under the rock.
Like the Wicked Witch of the or whatever it was.
Yeah, but just
Yep.
everything except the face is sticking out from under the rock.
That's pretty
He
funny.
literally had that land on his head.
Poor guy, but what a way to go.
Right?
This one just says, this is why you shouldn't wear jeans with holes on sunny days. Shows a pair of legs, completely normal with bright red sunburned knees.
That's what happens when I wear my assless chaps.
Ooh, sexy.
Yeah.
Here's a letter from, I guess, the eye doctor, which it says, following your recent eye test, we are writing to confirm your next appointment, which is blah, blah, blah. And the font is gigantic because apparently they failed their eye test quite badly. This one just says, wife asked me to check if the chickens laid any eggs. I'm going to say no. Shows a very large snake wrapped around the
Yikes.
chicken eggs. Yeah, I think... oh, no, I like this one. I think this is probably the last one. I broke up with my boyfriend yesterday and fell asleep while he was packing. Woke up to see that he stole my toilet.
What?
There's actually a hole in the floor where the toilet used to be.
Well, depending on whose fault it was,
Yeah, she might have deserved that. You
that's
never know.
that's kind of baller, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, to steal a toilet. I'm into it.
So yeah, while we're have a few minutes and we're on the subject, good luck or bad luck stories. Do you guys have any?
My whole life is a bad luck story.
We need some more specifics.
Like specific incidents.
I remember texting to a coworker about what an asshole my boss is, but I sent it to my boss. And he never said a word about it.
That's why you just pass it off as a joke.
Yeah, you send another one. Huh, that was funny, huh?
I did do that. It didn't land.
It didn't work?
No, it was too obvious what was going on. I think I said, "Man, blank is such an asshole," and then sent a message going, "Ha ha," like that's too obvious, and he knows he's an asshole. So
You're like, I'm fired, aren't I?
I accidentally sent a risque email to a male coworker of mine at work once. I meant to be sending it to my wife, but I had just sent one to him before, so his is the email at the top, and it accidentally went to him.
What do you mean by risque? Like
balls.
No, just words, but saying
like,
sexy stuff
to your wife. Yeah.
to my wife, but I accidentally sent it to a male coworker instead.
And he bought you lunch?
Yeah.
No, luckily he was
winks.
luckily he was a good friend with his sense of humor, so I passed it off as a joke. That
to this day he's like, funny, so whatever happened to us?
So did you really
never
mean what you
fulfilled
said?
the promise? I've been thinking about that ever since.
I just want to let you know I'm into it.
Yep.
You know?
Come on, man. I sent you got anything before I go again?
Oh, I got lots. Well, there was that whole year where I wrecked my brand new car, remember?
Yeah.
And then I fell off a stool at a restaurant at a writing conference and bruised my coccyx.
Yeah, I remember that. There was the manhole and the haunted house were in the same year.
They were all in the same year. So it was just a year. And I remember I was walking to work that same year, and if I had left a few minutes later, there was a semi that curbed it near the gas station. On the intersection I always cross.
Yeah.
It looks like it lost control. And if I had been there at the wrong time, just like 5 minutes earlier, that would have been me.
So you had good luck.
I call that good luck.
I call that zero luck.
You did that just zeroes things out?
Yeah. So that whole year sucked.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Bad luck. If you remember, I had that 2-car accident day back in high school.
That wasn't bad luck. That was your drinking problem.
No, but I was going to the auto shop, auto repair store with my brother. It was raining. I skidded and I rear-ended somebody. And we were like right in front of the auto part place too. If I'd been able to go like 20 more feet, I would have turned in. That wouldn't have happened.
Oh man!
And then on the way home, it was still raining, and someone skidded and rear-ended me. So I was in 2 accidents
in the same day,
in the same trip.
Damn.
Luckily, only one of them was my fault, so I only got the 1 ticket. But still, my car was smashed on both ends from 2 separate accidents. So that was a fun day.
Sounds like a Miley Cyrus night out on the town. Smash from both.
Oh.
You might have to bleep that one out.
Why? In case she's going to be a guest on our show.
Well, I wanted to let you know she's going to be a guest.
Oh, perfect.
Cool.
Good. I'd like to talk to her.
You had a story.
I do.
Go for
it. I wrote an email to this sales guy. He had CC'd our entire branch, and he was talking about something. I don't know, but it pissed me off. So I wrote this like egregiously inappropriate email back to him, but I purposefully left him out of the sending and just sent it to the branch.
Mm-hmm.
And so my friend, she didn't do it to be mean or anything, but she wasn't paying attention and saw that I'd left him out of it, so she went ahead and sent it to him. And I got in some trouble for that. But yeah, she went to the mailbox and cried after my initial reaction, which was, "Damn it!" And I'm not gonna say her name. "Damn it!" And yelled her name, but it was so that she could hear me. I wasn't like yelling, but yeah, I made her feel bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
okay. But yeah, that got me in trouble.
This isn't a bad luck story. It's kind of an embarrassing story. There was one time where I took, it was Tylenol PM or something that knocked me out,
Mm-hmm.
but I had to pee, right?
Uh-oh.
But I was so knocked out that I peed myself as an adult.
Yeah.
So if you're going to take something to knock you out at night, empty your bladder first, kids.
Yep.
Good
That
advice.
same goes for alcohol, folks. Don't think that I'm not saying from personal experience at all. I would never say that.
Oh, yeah,
but,
absolutely not.
yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, if you want to know a grown-ass man who peed himself during sleep, that's me right here.
Nice.
It's not really bad luck, just bad decisions.
No. So what about good luck? Have you ever got like credit for doing a great job at something that ended up being complete dumbass luck and you didn't own up to it? I can think of a couple things kind of like that.
Yeah, that's oddly specific. I think you're setting up for something.
Well, just a couple stories that I remember that I completely lucked out on. But one of them was back in high school. I was kind of dating this girl, and she was at her friend's house, and I said, "Hey, you should come hang out with us." And she gave the address. But do you remember the 90s before Google Maps? Trying to find addresses.
Yeah,
it's
that
like,
sucked.
okay, you drive 3 blocks down this way, you pass 4 maple trees, then you turn left at a black mailbox, then you go another 2 blocks and turn right at a red pickup truck.
Yeah.
That's how it was. And you didn't have cell phones, so if you got lost, you couldn't just call them up and say, "Hey, where was I supposed to turn again?"
Right.
You'd either have to stop at a payphone or else you were just SOL.
Yep.
Well, she gave the wrong directions because she was at her friend's house and not her house. So I drove around for like an hour trying to find this place. I was completely turned around. I had no idea where I was. So I finally decided to turn in my man card and ask for directions.
Yep.
So I stopped. I walk up to some random house, knock on the door, and she answers the door.
Wow.
It was like the most lucky thing ever. She's like, "Oh, wow, you found it. I even gave you the wrong directions by accident."
You just wink.
She's like, you figured it out. I'm so impressed. I'm like, yeah, I figured it out. The luckiest ass thing I've ever done. I thought I was like miles away from where I was supposed to be.
And I love how you took the credit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't want to admit I did that by accident. And then one other one I remember, when I first started dating my wife, we worked at the same building, and she was playing pool in the break room with this other guy that she worked with, and they had a bet going to who would win the pool game, and he was kicking her ass. He was down to his last ball, and I think she had like 3 or 4 left, and I just walked by and said hi to him, and then my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, she's like, "Hey, can I let John take my next turn?" And this guy, he's like, "Okay, whatever, just one turn though." So I went over there. I cleared the table. I sunk all 4 of my wife's balls, and it was like a mic drop moment. I just set the pool cue down, like, "You guys have a nice day," and walked away. And the guy was just standing there with his mouth open. He goes, I heard him yell, "Oh, come on!" And then my wife's like, "Well, you said he could have my 1 turn." He's like, "Well, I didn't know he was some kind of a pro." And then like that guy didn't work there for very much longer after that, but he refused to ever play me a pool after that.
That's awesome.
And he would like, he told people how much of like a legend I was and stuff. The funny thing is, I'm not that good at pool. It was like the luckiest stretch I've ever had. Some of those shots I could never make again.
Yep.
It was like pure luck, but I let this guy, the rest of the time he worked there, think I was some like grandmaster pool player. So
Nice.
That's
I
pretty
like it.
awesome.
yeah.
Yep.
I don't have any of those where I could take the credit for something that I didn't.
I remember one time we were horsing around. We were teenagers, and one of the kids I was with threw a stick, and the kid in front of me dodged it, and so it came right at my face. And I reached up and I just grabbed it like an inch before my face, and they all looked at me like I was some kind of ninja, and I just played it off like I meant to do it.
Yeah.
Of course.
I think I just smiled at him and threw the stick down.
I would have yelled, "And let that be a lesson to
I
all of you."
Anyway, yeah, that's pretty awesome. John, the pool master.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not, you want to play pool?
You'd probably beat me.
No, I suck.
I would hit you with the stick.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to
Take his money.
Yeah, I'm not good either, but I sure looked good on that 1 turn.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Right at the right time.
that's pretty awesome.
Well,
That's going to do us for this week.
I think so.
I hope you all have a good evening.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And a Merry Christmas.
I actually meant St. Patrick's
St.
Day,
Patrick's
but that
Day.
just came out. I don't know why. I was not a joke. I'm just really retarded.
Master's degree, remember?
Yeah.
Master's degree. Hey, get on our Facebook page at Dysfunctional Adults and send us some
Love.
fan mail, please.
Yeah.
Or some hate mail. I don't care.
And rate us 5 stars. 4, okay, I'll take
Out
a
of
4.
10?
No, it's only a 5-star rating system.
Oh.
Any rating would be great. But I mean, yeah, a
Triple
5-star
X.
would be nice.
Triple X.
Triple X is a rating.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
just don't Google XXX dysfunctional adults.
No.
We're not responsible for whacking.
There's videos of Zach with all his Victoria's Secret models.
And they're really just mannequins.
Don't tell Zach.
Victoria's Secret mannequins is what he meant to say.
Yeah.
All right. See you later.